We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Blake Snell is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop.
A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy was one of 3 Silver Sluggers in the National League for outfielders. He can flat out rake. You get in that category, only 3 guys of all the outfielders in that league, that's pretty impressive.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Corey Seager comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Lifted down the line in left. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
At the plate now, Justin Turner hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Ready with the 2-0.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. A.J. Pollock would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 1 left for L.A. Dodgers held scoreless early. Padres coming to bat. It's the battle for Southern California bragging rights, and it's on MLB Network. Tony Gonsolin is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now into the box, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Padres, the left fielder, Tommy.
Pitch on the way.
Pham.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters' meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
For the moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
So next to bat will be Tucupita Marcano. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Casey comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the shortstop.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And that'll miss up and in ball 2.
2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. The 3-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Padres down in order. We are still scoreless. Now to bat, A.J. Pollock. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
A.J. Pollock.
And now the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, Attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And that misses for ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 5 homers and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
To first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that? 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And stepping in, Will Myers. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 4.
The right fielder, Will Myers.
First pitch on the way. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. But this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting fifth.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Taylor's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, Grisham.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Stepping up is Donovan Casey, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Chris Taylor, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently it's strike 1, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hit sharply on the ground, reined in, and there are 2 away now.
Up next to the Padres.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Here's the first pitch to him, as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate now is Brian O'Grady. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. A ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
2-2.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ball 1, well below the zone. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Lifted down the line in left, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Profar, a switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the Friars. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Sent out to straightaway center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out. So the next to bat will be Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way. Fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fouled off.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Pham will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Onto the party porch and gone. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 LA. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham.
The left fielder, Tommy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Bounce to first, right to him, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now that's the designated hitter, Tucupita Marcano.
Into the box, Tucupita Marcano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, a shortstop, Fernando.
So 2 are gone in the Padre fourth, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. First offering on its way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pollock has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Here it comes on 1-1. And it's fouled away.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Will.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that brings up Will Smith. first pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
Got to believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's going to have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Left side of the infield into the shift. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 30.
Next, it'll be Donovan Casey. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now here it comes. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. And it's 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Glove by Taylor. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So bases are empty with 1 gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1 out, nobody on. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. A ball and a strike to count to Hosmer. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Trent Grisham. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Padres down in order. It remains 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts. First pitch of the AB now. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded to short. He's got it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. 1 for 2, including a double back in the 1st. In there, no balls and a strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brian O'Grady. First pitch of the AB now. Popped him up. Turner is there. 1 down. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Next to stand in is Victor Caratini as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Bellinger's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Jurickson.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys of the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Craig Stammen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Stammen is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Cody Bellinger will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Now here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
Now batting.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. From the stretch. Turner, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A bouncer to the left side. To second for 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Next, here is Max Muncy. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So no runs on no hits, no. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bellinger's under it. 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tucupita.
Striding forward now is the DH, Tucupita Marcano. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0. To short. Scooped up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Up next to the shortstop.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch on its way.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. fastball hit on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Padres down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Keone Kela is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 27, Keone Kela.
And now Will Smith. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Will Smith.
First offering on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Now here's the pitch. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Here now the 2-2. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that once, and now we go full count.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hits this one hard the other way. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Up next, Donovan Casey. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Not the best changeup there, an easy take. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. He stays alive, still 2-2. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Three-two pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Outside, 3-0 now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-0 is taken, strike one.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, man, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone. Now here's the first offering. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Smith is off of first with two away. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Number 25, Hill.
Corey Seager will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 2 down, runners at first and second. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire. Digging in now for San Diego, Will Myers. He grounded out last time up.
The right fielder, Will.
Swing and a liner. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman, Eric.
Now it'll be Eric Hosmer. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home.
2-0. Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Here now the 2-2. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
Now batting, center fielder.
So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with one out in the eighth.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the eighth inning, D-Row. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the sixth inning?
It starts creeping in right around the sixth. You look up that, you see zeros on that scoreboard, you know you're doing something special.
Yeah, and from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get a knock.
Trent Grisham is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. One out and a runner on second base. A throw behind the runner at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now the 1-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's first and third now.
The third baseman,
And now here is Brian O'Grady, the potential tying run for him at third base. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. 1 there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
So now to the plate, Victor Caratini. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they? And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Your attention,
He'll
please.
depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We played 8 full, all tied at 1-1. Manny Machado is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 13.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Now the first pitch rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. And there's a base hit as well as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Striding in is A.J. Pollock. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Turner at second, Bellinger at first with no outs. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0. Max Muncy waits on deck. Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping in next, Max Muncy. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking at keyhole.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. The go-ahead run will score. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melancon as he'll take over on the mound. Here now is Will Smith, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 0-2. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, home run number 5 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, he hit a homer last night too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Into the box now, Donovan Casey. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Melancon, once an Atlanta Brave, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Myers moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Stepping in once again is Chris Taylor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here it comes. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Grisham is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mookie Betts.
Now to the plate is the Dodgers' designated hitter, Mookie Betts. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on the way. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
That's a shame right there. Foul home run would have given his team the lead. Has to be able to refocus, recalibrate, set his sights on something over those 17 inches.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. He's set. Here it comes as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 7-1.
You know, D-Row, you know you've been a pretty productive player when you can collect 500 runs batted in your career. That with that base hit right there, that's RBI number 500.
Yeah, it's a testament not only to this guy's talent, but his work ethic. The ability to stay healthy, stay on the field, and be productive. 500 RBIs is a lot of runs batted in.
Matt Strahm comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So here's Cody Bellinger as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 pitch.
Outside, that's ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Dodgers out in front, 7-1. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Here's the pitch. Weekly hit towards first. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
Into the box, Tommy Pham, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 to the Padres left fielder. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Bellinger is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Next to dig in, Tucupita Marcano. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
1-1.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. San Diego down to their final strike. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Fouled off. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game: pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
7-1, the final score in tonight's. The Los Angeles Dodgers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Corey Knebel gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs on 10 hits, no errors.